Cool. That's a hike.
Hello. No, we already done the external checks. Well, I know I haven't actually done them, but when you do them at the other airfield, you come here, we literally just landed for like 5 minutes. We don't need to do the external checks again. So we'll start with the internal checks now.
Boom, one shot. Sorry, getting passengers.
It's alright, there's editing.
Just a jump cut from me to hike.
There's editing, there's always editing. Anyway, let's go for the internal checklist. We've got seat adjusted and locked. It's not going anywhere. David's seat
The plane just falls.
over. Hatches and harnesses, so seat belts.
Can confirm. Seated, belted. Hikers.
I see David's into BDSM, is he?
This isn't
strapped in or strapped on?
Not, mate.
Why not both?
You have no idea.
Alright, parking brake on. Yeah, that was already on. Radio's off. Isn't well.
Whoops. Whoops. We've been broadcasting the whole time.
Yeah, and this was actually what I was thinking. Anyway, this is the main comms which just comes on anyway when we switch it on. Alright. How can I put it though? If I have got the radio on, it doesn't work anyway because of the master switch is off. But you normally want to switch off the radio before you switch off the master switch to kind of prevent short circuiting. So you switch off all of these instruments individually first, and then you will switch off the final, this is off. Okay, anyway, radio's off, instruments unlegible, secured readings and within limits. They're working basically. Like, this thing is working, that thing is working, this thing is working.
No idea what any of them do. No, I have an idea of what some of them do.
This is working.
Airspeed.
Anyway, there you go.
I have the names.
Anyway, and all kind of working. Alright, now. Oh fuck, I forgot to give you headsets. No, it's alright, they're back there anyway. I mean, you can have a look for them back there.
Rummage.
They're like
headsets.
They're like little bags.
Okay, you lift.
You just lift up the buckle.
Oh, yeah.
For one of our passengers, it's the first time flying, which I only found out 5 minutes ago.
This is James's first ever flight ever.
Anyway, flying controls full free movement. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. More of
Thank
those.
you.
So. No, that one's kind of being used already.
What do you mean?
There's 2 more packages back. They won't be in the box though. They might be at the bottom of the pile.
Oh god.
It's alright, you can find it.
Sorry if the noise is loud. There's a helicopter coming in.
Just keep searching, I believe in you.
Overall instruments.
There you go, that's one headset. Thank you. This is David's headset.
I'll take that out for the crowd.
There'll be one more. Alright, James found his headset.
Nice.
Anyway, flying controls full free movement. So we're going to do that now. This tests all the control surfaces. David, if you'll demonstrate the rear wing.
Rear wing?
Rear wing, I mean actually the side wing.
Go on.
So can you see that there?
Yeah, we can.
That's working there. Now look at the elevator at the back.
Yep. Hey.
So anyway, come have a look now at this bit. This is what we do. We bring it to the left, we bring it back to the right, minding the knees of the person next to you, and back forward again. Cool. And that proves that, you know, all the surfaces are working perfectly fine. Trimmer, full free movement set to take off. This is the trimmer. But if you look at the elevator, you can just see it moving down. It's like
what? Oh yeah, very slight. Yeah.
This is in the name. You're trimming.
Yeah.
You're just slightly adjusting it. Flaps check symmetry. So we're going to check the left flap. It's coming up with the right flap. They should be equal. Now. Second flap.
Down. Yeah.
And third stage flap.
Yep. Super
Both
down.
sides still working perfectly fine. Okay. Cabin air controls, exercise open and close again. This is just basically heating.
We don't need that.
No, we won't need that. Throttle full free movement set to 1/4. That's done. Mixture set to rich. So this is kind of the air intake for the engine.
Rich. Cream
Rich.
deluxe.
Rich blood. Only high quality stuff here. Alright then, throttle friction. This thing here.
Yep.
Basically, you want to check that it's working and then loosen. What it does is that it makes this thing a bit more stiffer compared to when it's down, where it moves a lot more easily.
Okay.
So when you're flying, when you're kind of bouncing around a little bit, you want to just do small
size.
adjustments. Anyway, this should be off. Full friction, check loosen bit of that carburetor heat, full free movement set to cold. Now what the carb heat does is that it redirects hot air kind of into the air intake, which is, you know, cold air should be entering the... Well, if it's up there and it's cold air entering the engine, by redirecting some hot air from the exhaust back into... Well, it's not really
It keeps it out of temperature.
I don't think it's really the exhaust, it's hot air that passes around the engine. It basically means that freezing air entering the engine might not actually start icing up and restricting the airflow.
That makes sense. Yeah, you send some hot air in.
So anyway, you might need to put that on sometimes. That should be set to off. Photo side. Alright, master switch on. Ignore that. That's the ATIS, I'll tell you what that is.
I have a sat nav.
It is a sat nav, but I prefer to use my iPad for navigation. Okay, circuit breakers and fuses in position. These are these things here you're recording. We check that none of them are popped out. If they're popped out, something's gone wrong with something.
Okay.
And you can try and pop them back in once, but if you pop them back in more than once, that means that you might start a fire because you keep putting it back in and just something's not working.
Okay. It's not. I won't touch anything.
Yeah.
I've decided I'm not going to touch anything in this flight.
That's a standard rule. You're not allowed to touch anything.
Good idea.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Circuit breaker. All right, beacon on. These are. Oh, it's under the name of anti-collision. You can't really see it too well from here, but these are the little lights on the plane, left and right, the tail.
Okay.
And they're just the little things like, starboard, starport. One of them's going to be green and one of them will be red.
Yeah.
And the back will be white.
Port and starboard.
Yep. Fuel on tank with the lowest contents. It will be the left tank actually at the moment with the lowest contents. Fuel pump check pressure. So if you look over here, this is the fuel pressure. Perfectly fine.
Cool.
I'm going to switch off.
Okay.
It's good to go. Primer. This thing you use during cold weather. It allows you to squeeze fuel into the engine. I'm not too sure about the technical bits of that. Someone probably knows better than I do. But the important thing is that it doesn't come out. And that's good. Now we're going to do the engine start routine. So we're going to get your headsets on.
Okay, I'm going to pause this video. We'll jump back in a second.